Hey, how you doing today? I went to the fucking store like this last night. Isn't that fucked up? Anyway, I have a channeled message for you today. I guess. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna come through. So, we'll see. Okay, interesting. They're saying you're going to be giving a message about how to best discern signs and synchronicities. So let's see what wants to come through. Signs and synchronicities lead individuals to their highest possible timelines. It is important for people to recognize when there are things that are coming into their present life experiences that are meant to propel them toward the direction that they are desiring to go. You know, I had this amazing, just side note, sorry. I had this amazing insight come in the other day because I feel like many of us get anxiety around like being on our highest possible timeline, and they made it very clear to me, your highest possible timeline is what you desire. So if you are choosing to be on a timeline that isn't in alignment with like your truest, most authentic manifestations, that's okay. There's no pressure. You're allowed to choose the timeline or choose the reality that you want to be experiencing. Even if you don't feel like letting go of the things that are like happening in your current life experience because you know, there's attachment to them or there's love for them, like that's okay. You don't need to make the choice to move on to your highest vibrational timeline. You can do the work on any of the timelines. You can do the work, you know, experiencing any of the different kind of external realities. And that realization really kind of allows you to sit in more of an energy of acceptance and surrender, which helps to propel you forward anyway. Realistically, the only thing, all of the work is done internally. So it doesn't matter what the external looks like. All you need to do is work on your own internal energy and alignment. If things naturally shift because of that, then, you know, great. But at the end of the day, we put so much focus into trying to make sure that, you know, we're doing the right thing and that we're, you know, it's so much pressure, and that pressure creates resistance. And so just take it easy on yourself. Side note. Okay. Signs and synchronicities are going to be coming in a variety of ways, including, you know, they're specifically saying like angel numbers, including messages from other people, like somebody saying something to you that creates aha moments or like clicks something. I always say that one almost feels like there's like a puzzle piece fitting together in your mind or in your body. It's just like, oh, like that makes sense. There's also going to be individuals that are experiencing delayed synchronicities, which means that they will be having people come up to them and telling them that they should be doing something, which means that they should try and interact with that thing at a later time. Okay. There will be a need to acknowledge synchronicities as they are coming in, as the acknowledgement of them helps to propel the energy into the future. If there is a lack of acknowledgement of the signs or synchronicities, then that means that there will have to be another sign or synchronicity given to the individual. So when you feel something, or when you interact with something that is giving you that resonance, giving you that vibration, the goosebumps, you know, making, you know, your crown, your hands, your feet like light up, like you can feel it, or it's giving you that internal sense of like aha moment, or you're feeling really passionate about it, you're feeling really drawn to it, and you want to pursue it energetically. Those are all indicators that you are interacting with a sign and a synchronicity, and or a synchronicity. So acknowledging those feelings as they're coming up, acknowledging like that was something that I need to pay attention to. Even if like in your head you're like, was that a sign? Take it as a sign. Better to take it as a sign than not take it as a sign. We can find meaning in anything. And so, you know, if you're wanting to move down this pathway of manifestation, if you're wanting to move down this pathway of signs and synchronicities and magic and miracles and all of that stuff, like fucking take it all as a sign, man. You know, experience life as a miracle and watch miracles unfold, because when we, you know, are expecting to experience a certain thing, that's what we're going to be experiencing. So if everything's a sign, everything's magic, you know, stay grounded. We don't want to get like too delulu here, but stay as grounded as possible. But, you know, let life be magical and follow those signs and synchronicities on the way to your dream manifestations. I just want to see if there's anything else. We will also be giving individuals acknowledgement for the work that they have been doing over the last several, they're saying like up to years, but like I heard like weeks, months, years. So it seems like a pretty broad range. This means that those individuals will be experiencing signs and synchronicities that are leading them toward their highest manifestation pathway. The highest manifestation pathway possible for individuals is based on how willing they are to be able to get out of their own way to be able to accept the things that are coming in. There will be manifestations that are not going to be congruent with people's current life situations that may require some shifts and movements, but that does not mean that these things are out of alignment. These individuals must be able to be present enough with themselves to be able to feel into whether or not these things are what they want. They are always going to create some kind of internal reaction, so stay as calm and grounded as possible so that you are able to move through the initial reaction. It feels like resistance, the initial resistance or the initial fear, because some of these manifestations are coming in that might require like a shift in your normative life experience, meaning it might require you to, you know, move out of your comfort zone a little bit, which oftentimes, because we are creatures of habit, oftentimes is going to create that internal fear response, at least initially. So stay grounded with yourself as much as possible while you're experiencing those initial reactions. And then, you know, getting into your body and saying, like, is this what I want? Is this in alignment with me? Does this light me up? Does this make me feel excited? Does this, you know, is this something that's worth pursuing? And getting into the body, getting out of the mind. The mind plays tricks. The mind likes to convince us what's in alignment versus what isn't in alignment. You know, it does a good job, but we need to get into the body. We need to get into the body. Anything else? The final message is about making sure that you are able to experience life the way that you wish to be experiencing it. It is not up to anybody else. It's the same message as yesterday. It's not up to anybody else to create the life experiences that you desire to experience. It is important for you to acknowledge what is coming in for you and continue to move toward it in a positive way. So there's your message for today. These messages get more and more chaotic by the day. Anyway, I love you all. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day.